Now, in the United States, Bernie Sanders has begun to make the case for why former rival and Democratic presidential frontrunner Hillary Clinton must become the next president of the United States. After a bitter primary season and a competitive showing from his campaign, Senator Sanders has officially endorsed the former Secretary of State and First Lady at their first joint rally in Portsmouth, New Hampshire.
It's the most sought-after endorsement the Clinton campaign has been seeking after some 13 million Americans voted for Senator Sanders in the lengthy nominating process.
She will be the Democratic nominee for president, and I intend to do everything I can to make certain she will be the next president of the United States. I have come here today not to talk about the past, but to focus on the future. That future will be shaped more by what happens on November 8th in voting booths across our nation than by any other event in the world. I have come here to make it as clear as possible as to why I am endorsing Hillary Clinton.
Sanders had initially withheld his endorsement, seeking rather to use that leverage to influence the Democratic Party's platform with progressive policies. A course of action for the party that will be formally adopted at the convention later this month.
The profound lesson that I have learned is that this campaign is not really about Hillary Clinton or Donald Trump or Bernie Sanders or any other candidate who sought the presidency. This campaign is about the needs of the American people and addressing the very serious crises that we face. And there is no doubt in my mind that as we head into November, Hillary Clinton is far and away the best candidate to do that.
And while essentially ending his historic campaign, he has promised to do everything he can to ensure Secretary Clinton becomes the next president of the United States.
This is likely the first of many appearances together, as the challenge remains to get the legions of loyal supporters who backed Senator Sanders in the primaries to fall behind Mrs. Clinton, something those supporters themselves have said would be a hard sell. But as this election nears its November conclusion, expect to see more of Mr. Sanders stumping for Mrs. Clinton and explaining what is at stake for Democrats, be they progressive or centrists, if the Republican candidate Donald Trump is elected to replace President Barack Obama. Sherman Briceby's SABC News, New York.